Sorry about starting this again, everybody. The connection just kind of went mad still. But we are back live again for the England versus USA match as Chelsea's own from England, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount start for England against Christian Pulisic's USA. Christian Pulisic starts for the USA as well. So, yeah, man. Conor Gallagher's on the bench, so hopefully he can get some game time. He didn't play in the last match, but it's going to be an interesting game. Interesting match. Give your let's do the poll. Who will win? Are you?
That wasn't my job. That was fail. That wasn't jump. That was fall over. That wasn't anything. That wasn't anything.
Jalo, I'm live streaming. So you have to be quiet. Don't be so loud. Oh.
Discover more with a £1 free build event for the England game. All from the UK's #1 sexy house. Skipper Case. That's better. Sure, non-stop protection. 72-hour anti-harassment motion sensor. You don't want it to get in. So you have to shock it. Come on, let's play this on our face.
Yeah. And that's why KSV Delivery sponsors ITV's coverage of the FIFA World Cup.
St. Andrew. Looking forward to tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Oh. Wait, what do you mean
One
tomorrow?
up from his birthday.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just making sure.
Starting 11 for England and Gareth Southgate has just been talking to Gabriel Clark. Gareth, you've gone with an unchanged England team for the first time since the World Cup 4 years ago. Was that a simple decision?
Well, never straightforward because you're always wondering whether you should refresh things and have a look at something different. But I think the team deserved to go again, and I think if I was a player, I would feel I'd earned the right. So we've got great competition for places and people to come in to be able to change it. But I think we were right to go with the starting team again.
You also made one change, had you right in. What specific challenge are they going to pose?
Well, they put you under a lot of pressure in your build-up play. They press well as a team. They're athletic midfield, so it's going to be a different tempo of game to the one the other day. And we've got to find the solutions to be able to play through them.
It is a wonderful venue. There's a wonderful atmosphere building as
Yeah,
well.
I hope Sterling scores, man.
First game. What do you need first tonight?
Well, we've got to be positive in the way that we play. As I said, this is a different sort of test, so the beauty of a World Cup is you've got to overcome different challenges, and we overcame the first round really well, but that's done. We're now in a great prize if we can win tonight, and but a very different sort of challenge.
Wish you all the best.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Laura talks about Harry Kane down on the touchline. Are you worried about Harry Kane's injury at all?
No, I'm not at all. No. I'd be worried if he did have a problem because you're looking like, yes, Kane's done pretty well up there, but he would be a massive drop off. And Gary just talking about it.
Yeah, they can't afford to not have Harry Kane. I think he's going to do well in this tournament. I think that there's a cliff edge for the quality next in line, but the rest of the squad has got great strength. Harry's just critical to us, not just his goal scoring, but the way in which he links play. I think Declan Rice is the other one where there's a big drop off. So those two are really important to the spine of the team. But even in a great opportunity, 2 World Cups on the bounce to be able to go into the third game having already qualified, which is a fantastic opportunity. Yeah, absolutely for England.
Right, who's going to win? Who's going to win? See, Angela, what players are playing on your fantasy team?
I don't actually know. It might just be Sterling actually.
Again, you will know through your brother Phil that for the Americans, this is as big as it gets, isn't it, on the international stage to play England at the World Cup.
So you're disappointed that your boys conceded 2 goals. I know you have some defenders in there.
No chance.
You didn't have any Portugal defenders.
No. I know what my defense is.
But you said you had 4 players. So who was your 4 players?
I had I had 2 attackers, 2 midfielders.
What time?
I had Leao, I had Ronaldo, because I did the swap afterwards. And then I had Bruno.
What do you think this is?
It's a tower.
Nope. That's not you.
Yes, it's a statue.
There's no arms.
That's just what it's like.
What did the Netherlands Holland game finish? 1-1.
Please
Wow,
don't put that.
You sure you just said?
Huh?
I'm
You
just
sure
going to
you
say that for the trade.
You said, well, what was the score in the Netherlands versus Holland game?
Ecuador versus Holland.
Yeah, it was 1-1 still.
Overtook someone.
Yeah, it was 1-1. Who'd you overtake?
Oh, someone called Adebayo.
Oh yeah. So you're high up. You're in the top 4 or something.
Yeah.
Say nothing. Well, man's top. Hopefully.
It's only 3 points between you and Panama.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lucky that first week I flopped because I did have a Portuguese defender. I lied. I had Dalot.
Oh yeah, I'm sad.
I was all thinking Dalot would start, fam.
I'm just mad that he didn't start. But in some people, you're not that mad because you conceded 2 anyway.
No, I'm mad because all the goals came from Cancelo's side.
Oh yeah, so
I'm
Dalot
definitely
on
mad.
side. So Dalot on side. But
Maybe we can see them the same way, but one of them, I can't lie. I've been watching Dalot now for the past year, and he's not Bissaka's level of quickness, but I haven't seen him apart from maybe one situation where it was, I think one of the games was Martinelli, the other game was Zaha, I believe. Other than that, I haven't seen him get burned. the way Cancelo got burnt in that match. Like Cancelo got left, got burnt the first or second goal, and then the other goal Cancelo got flipping duppied up. Man.
I feel like it's down to his position, because defensively he's not that good. He can always get caught out defensively.
Hey, are you walking? Oh, okay, fair enough. Is Mariam already there? Oh, I was even thinking she was already at home. I came to watch the football and watching with my family.
Appreciate the views, everyone. Remember to like
No,
the
it's not
video as well.
No, it's absolutely fine. Okay. What time is Mariam leaving? Oh, okay. Are you still going to be up at that time? You said you were tired, didn't you? So I thought maybe you'd go to sleep early. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why didn't you just let me get the food then? What were you doing? So next time I should just buy it then, even if you say no. Yeah,
Love for the views, people.
How in the world did I do that?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Not home, I'm watching it at my friend's house. Because he left close by. So I was going to make the way back, but I wanted to watch the match. So I was just thinking, if I make it all the way home, I'm going to miss something. I thought I might as well watch it. Sorry? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I said before I was lucky on the tube. Because with tube, I feel like the connections are far easier. Like if I miss the train, say like London Bridge, I'm waiting half an hour for the next one. Like tube is every what, 2-3 minutes. So
I'm making a guy, bro.
Hey. Okay. So you could have made it and just didn't joke. One thing I'll ever see you by in my life, I'll be honest. I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, rooting for England, yeah. Say nothing. I hope pulisic has a good match as well, still.
Sorry?
And hopefully Gallagher gets some game time.
Wow.
I agree with him.
Hold on. The game's literally about to start.
Bigger. Hey, bigger. Hey, bigger. What did I say? I appreciate the views, everyone. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Chelsea content from CFC Realist Blue. Man, like Pulisic, hopefully you get a goal or an assist. Hopefully Sterling gets a goal or an assist. Hopefully. That's what man's rooting for. Come on. Need Sterling on the score sheet. Need Pulisic on the score sheet. If Mason Mount gets on the score sheet, that is excellent as well. Come on. It'll be excellent. Just need a Chelsea player to score today. That's all we want. We'll get an assist. We don't mind still. You like my haircut? I made my hair a little bit long. You like it? It's not true. But the game's about to start. Sorry. Who are you rooting for? England or USA? Who do you want to win? England or USA?
England.
You want England to win? That's fine. I'm not too fussed who wins the game today. I'm really not too fussed. In some way, I might want USA to win more just due to the fact that they ain't even won a game yet. And I want them to go through to the next round. But we shall see.
Just to let the Americans burn themselves out a little bit like they did against the Wales the game before.
I think they've gone off to a really good start against Iran. Embedded into the game very quickly. They took command.
That's a nervous touch for Matt Turner, the Arsenal goalkeeper.
No, 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 no. Oh.
Shorter created England's first goal on Monday evening. Let's get it away.
Ready? Yeah, just started. In some ways, yeah, from a Chelsea bias, I want USA to win just due to the fact that England have already won. So if USA win, they basically confirm them to go through in a sense because they won't lose to Iran, and Wales will not beat England.
You say this, but I don't think anyone expected Iran to win either.
No, but Wales are dead though.
So was Iran.
It's true.
Oh, say. Love one.
It's true, but wait 1 second. The reason why Wales lost was due to the fact that their goalkeeper got sent off. They conceded 2 goals after his goalkeeper got sent off.
Cool though. 90 plus minutes. You're telling me you can't stay firm for like 6-7 minutes.
I hear it, but obviously it's their team, isn't it? I appreciate the views, everyone. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But yeah,
I can't lie. If Kane had pace, it would genuinely be so long.
But then he would be. But then, if he had pace, he would have scored way more goals than he already has in England.
Yeah. In club England.
Yeah. Like Premier League in England. So yeah.
Another thing I'll say, yeah, I saw something the other day about how, obviously, because America has a lot of money, but right now the way the American system is set up for football, if you're basically not rich or you're not somewhat well off, it's very hard to make it in America.
Of course.
But if they ever decided, I feel like if America ever decided to fund England football, sorry.
You mean if America decided to fund USA football the way England do,
yeah,
belong.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's why I said England first.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. Still,
it would be very long because
they have way more money.
Way more money. They've got way more people. They find way more athletes. You already know in America, whenever they touch Olympics, it's usually them, China, and then like a mixture of the other countries that get most of the gold medals. They've got athletes for days in America, man. And look at all the sports that they have in American football. Those guys are mad. They're like flipping 120 kg, but they're running 60 yards in like flipping 5 seconds, fam. Do you know how nuts that is to be that heavy and you're running that quickly? That's fucked. That's so sorry, Jilo.
No, it's no cap because
basketball as well, fam. Who do you know here who is like LeBron, who is 6'8" and weighs 130 kg, but then can also run the length of the court in like 3 seconds?
You see, he's just conditioned, isn't it? Just conditioned that to run in that, like to do it consistently. That's conditioning. Like, but if man weighed that much, you could probably do that in about 10 seconds.
No, but just deep it, like here, how many centre backs can you really count and say
they're off?
That they're off, like off.
Or in England.
Deep, like most of the centre, like as great as Thiago Silva is right now,
he was way better before.
He was quicker before, but he was never known as a guy that had mad pace. He's just very intelligent as a footballer.
Obviously, the people that will come to my mind is someone like Varane, someone like Boateng that used to play for Bayern Munich,
He was fast at one point.
Eder Militao.
Obviously, you have Van Dijk as well.
Yeah, Van Dijk. You have Eder Militao as well from Real Madrid. You have obviously like there's bare other guys, Klosterman from like, because obviously I'm just talking about FIFA, innit? I'll see guys that play centre back in other countries and they're like 81 pace, but not many centre backs. That's why the way centre backs work. Kunde, he's fast, but in England, in the Premier League, we don't really have many of them.
And that's the thing. Imagine each team.
Use everyone.
Nah. I think the world should be very grateful that America hasn't caught up with football yet.
But it never will, because it's soccer.
But they're slowly starting to. They don't have a single player now in their starting 11 or pretty much in most of their team that doesn't now play in Europe.
Fair enough, like Serginho, Dest, Weston McKennie, Pulisic. Who else? They have one done that plays for Fulham in their team. Couple of them play in the USA, but not many. So I hear. That's what I'm saying. You see for England people, if man was smart or such, 10 years, if man was smart in that from younger and was really on football, man really should have when I was like 15 or 16, man should have gone to America and just tried to get in touch with and get playing in the MLS, because it would be way easier to get into the MLS, much more easier than it would be to get into Premier League. When you get to MLS, with so many eyes on you, you can get a move, fam. If you just play hard, you could get. Of course,
because you want to take at least that one gem that you find from there.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you just have to be a bad man. And more time, an English person that plays football going to USA, more time you are a bad man.
Who's USA's captain? Is it Pulisic?
No.
McKinney?
No. It's a defender.
Maybe I'm bugging then. It looked like McKinney had the armband.
No, it's not him. It's a defender. I'm not sure which one though. He said it was a team vote, so maybe Pulisic was the captain before, but he ain't been the captain.
They made it a team vote.
That's what they did. All I know is that this game better not end no.
Bro, it's McKinney.
Are you sure?
What number is McKinney?
McKinney has an afro, but I'm not sure he played
that guy there. Number 4.
They have to. You have to check the lineup. So
I'm telling you,
check the lineup. I don't think it's McKinney. I think it's a defender.
England.
Appreciate the views, everyone. Remember to like the video as well and leave a comment. Appreciate the view, man.
Oh, it's not a defender, it's a centre mid.
Oh, who?
Some guy called Taylor Adams.
You mean Taylor or Tyler Adams?
Tyler, sorry, yeah.
Oh, that's the guy that plays for Leeds, fam.
Sorry, I don't know how I read Taylor. Tyler Adams.
He plays for Leeds, fam. I'll go his ones to watch. Yeah, that's another reason why I need USA to win. Because I got a couple guys that have ones to watch, and if they win, the cards will go up.
Who? Ooh. England are starting to play a little quicker from what I've seen. Do you mind if I charge my phone?
Yeah, go.
Is it this one? Oh no, that's your one. Appreciate it.
Cool. Wow. That would have been a goal if it was on target. Trippier. Oh, I beg you get an assist, please. Find Sterling, man.
Who's that?
No.
Mount.
Doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
I had no confidence in that shot. Oh my god. That was playing rugby.
Fam, so far, like from a Chelsea standpoint,
If he doesn't lose his balance here, tough.
yeah, no, from a Chelsea standpoint, in all these games so far, there's only been 2 people that have contributed to a goal or an assist. And that's Sterling and Pulisic. Sterling got a goal and an assist in the last match. Pulisic got an assist. None of our other players, out of the other, I think 12 or 30 players that we have, fair enough, not all of them are tackles. Koulibaly and such are defenders, isn't it? But yeah, man. I think you know Neymar, he ain't even playing anymore during the group stage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, in fact, he got injured yesterday. He came off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take someone off then. I had Neymar on his team.
I made him my captain yesterday. I'm done, fam. I should put Vinicius as my captain. Fam.
Why? There's no logical reason for you to have put that other than you seeing now that he got injured. There's no reason.
Yeah, because you thought because we all
Neymar
thought
does bits for his country, fam. That was the most logical choice. Don't be saying
or
that.
a defender. Defender would have made sense.
Man.
Yes, because Serbia wasn't going to score.
Oh, no, that's not the point, man. You know you see Neymar playing for Brazil, you're captaining him. You know you are. You can't be saying that now in hindsight. Like, I should have captained someone else.
Marisol Gonzalez. Thank you. Hello to you. Are you a Chelsea fan? And if you subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. Vote on the poll who you want to win as well.
Oh, that was there.
Conor. You're from Costa Rica. I big you up, man. You're the first person I know from Costa Rica.
Switch it.
You must have felt hurt the other day though from Spain, fam. That's pain. So yeah, I bring that up. But yeah, man. Saying, how did you find my channel?
Probably got the hashtags in it. And he just saw it there.
Yeah, no, because I know Costa Rica wasn't even in the hashtag, but obviously I've done Costa Rica before, so she could have got it from the other ones. But I really appreciate the comments. Don't. I'm not gonna lie.
Why does Harry... Come on, man.
Session USA versus England. Well, I appreciate you for choosing my stream. I appreciate you for doing that. There's other people that do, but you chose mine, so I appreciate it. Right now, it's still 0-0, innit? But England look the more threatening team.
Why would Trippier just stay standing there when Saka's making his way back, rather than just backing up?
You know,
like deep how far USA have come. 10,
appreciate
10
the views,
15
everyone.
years
Remember
ago,
to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
you're only seeing, the only name you know there is probably Tim Howard and Donovan.
Who?
USA, I'm saying in like the last 10 to 15 years, the only players realistically you probably knew like that. And Donovan didn't even play in Europe.
Who else did you say Donovan and who?
Is it not Tim Howard?
Yeah, what about Tim Dempsey?
Dempsey, that was the other one as well, yeah. But even then, him as well. Where did he play?
Midfielder.
No. Where, like, what team?
Oh, he played for Fulham in the Premier League.
Okay, he did play for a bit there. Did he go back?
I don't know. I actually know he played for Fulham, innit? He was a good player.
That's the thing. Imagine in their 11, they named 3 players Just now, you managed to name like 5 or 6 off the top of your head. And then you even forgot that they had that Tyler brother as well.
Yeah, from Leeds. So it goes to show the growth in their system still since about 15 years ago.
Oh, he played for Tottenham as well. I forgot about that. He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, for that one season.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, man. Still no. I need Sterling to score. I like Angelo.
Sterling would be fine for me. He's in my team.
But ain't your captain?
Yeah, he is.
Exactly, fam. We need that. He's my captain, fam. We need that. Do you know why I'm close? Do you know why I'm so gassed as well? I'm so happy because I made a player play in the Ecuador match, innit? On the first day, no one else had a player playing.
Oh, so you already got them extra points just
Yeah,
from that.
bro. Imagine, I'm 3 points ahead of the final. Imagine if I didn't have that. Imagine if I did, my person got me about I think he got me like 14 points that day.
Valencia?
No, not Valencia. Like the captain that I had, he was my captain. He got 7 points. He got me 14.
Oh, wasn't it the guy that you were saying that you wanted to get past here and all of that?
Yeah, Estepinian.
Yeah, I remember because you kept saying it. Bro, he needs 3 more passes. I remember.
Yeah, so Estepinian and that, bro. Man, get me. Man done that. So if I didn't have him as my captain, I wouldn't even be first. I probably wouldn't even be second now. So everything happens for a reason. I need to win this.
I think you would be tied for 3rd.
I could be.
England have probably had the best chance so far, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, say USA look dangerous on the counter because they're quick.
Yeah, that. Oh. I appreciate.
Where's this referee from? He even looks Ecuadorian. I can't lie.
All I know is that there's no referees in the World Cup from England.
And you wonder why?
I've been saying England referees are the worst. There's bad referees in other countries, don't get me wrong. But England, they're all rubbish. All of them. All rubbish.
Well, Senegal won 3-1. I don't know.
Yeah, I watched that still. With drama, I wanted Mendy and Koulibaly to get a clean sheet for him. It's man. They got a tough game next because they got Ecuador next.
Top of the table.
Well, Ecuador, isn't it?
Top of the table.
Yeah, because of better goal difference. It was close because of better goal difference.
Yeah, just because of that first game. Oh wait, no, they're not because they have the same goal difference.
They were the same.
Yeah.
So it's because of alphabetical order.
No, because E comes before N, so it might be yellow cards.
Yeah, however they work it in the war. They still got one more game.
Ecuador's facing Senegal. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fantastic, man. Oh wait, no, it's not because Netherlands is probably going to beat Qatar like flipping 3 or 4-0.
You know they're going through. It's
fine. As long as Ecuador go through.
As long as you don't let Senegal win.
Yeah.
As long as Senegal don't win, then you'll come.
So we just need to draw. That's fine. That's fine.
Senegal have to win.
Yeah, they have literally no other option.
Fine, switch it, bro. Good Sterling, fam. Good Sterling. Come on. Ref.
No chance. He fell over.
Pulo. Come on, bro. Pulo.
Oh, that's a horrible pass. How are you not taking it with his run? You're lucky You're lucky Dest is quick. Oh. Americans just look boosted when they run, you know, the way their legs move.
Pulo, bang it, bro! I would have slapped it. Oh my days. Come on, find Pulo. What are you doing? Who is that tool? Why are you playing the balls? You think you got a basketball player on your team?
He thought LeBron James is there, man.
Brother, honestly, don't you know that all soccer players are from USA are short? That's why they're not basketballers.
So we couldn't make it there, so we had to.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Well, some people prefer soccer more than football, but damn man, if they were two, they definitely play basketball. Or at
Wait,
least
what?
try.
You
I'm
know, some
saying
prefer soccer over football. What did you mean? Some prefer basketball over football.
some prefer soccer. Some prefer soccer over basketball in the USA. Some.
Hey, these lot are targeting Bellingham, you know. As soon as he gets the ball, there's like two guys up on him. Yeah, we read the scouting report. That's what these Americans are saying from Clout, man. Wow.
Jared. I'll be right. At least with this match, the tempo is higher, so it doesn't make it boring. Fam. I've sat for a couple boring matches in this World Cup, fam. Honestly,
Yeah, there's been a few no-nos already.
some of the tempo just stayed higher. All, fam.
Get to heaven.
Yeah, imagine it. The woman that was in here, Marisol Gonzalez, she said she found my team because she was searching for USA versus England.
Oh,
But that's calm because I know I'm not the only person that's doing this watch along, but she chose man's team and left some comments. I appreciate that. Big JJ. Oh my days, how can you use the ball like that? Come on, Sterling.
oh, he fluffed that.
Jarring, man. Oh no, for true. This is a good match so far, anyway. Which was he gets the first goal. If he gets the first goal, the other team will have to come out after that. Hello, come on! I would love it if you scored. If it was a night, imagine if it was a 90th minute, Andrew, Pulisic just turns up, just gets the goal. That'll make my day. Come on. Come on. That was a good chance. It was close still. Can't front. It was close.
There's a lot of potential in this United States group. They are one of the youngest squads in the World Cup. They've been on a rapid development path in the last few years under Greg Berhalter. Since missing out on Russia.
Shoulder to shoulder, how are you complaining?
That doesn't mean they can't be competitive now. They've just missed the chance of the half. Patient build-up. It's like, when are you going to cross it? This playing at Milan. Kenny playing at Juventus. There are other players playing at Chelsea, Leeds, and Arsenal. When the ball comes in, so close to that goal, you've got to go touch time. There's any sort of space, and there it is. Stones gets.
What's wrong? Oh, ref, man. Why did you not play on? He's buzzing. He's ruined those chances for him. Man like Roland, you know. Man said watching old bull. I'm confused. What do you mean watching old bull?
Old bull?
Oh, watching Ole bull. Man said Ole bull. What do you mean? There was never such thing as Ole bull. Oh, maybe you're talking about counter-attack, innit? That's just counter-attack. That's not Ole bull.
That's what kills me, fam. Whenever guys actually rate Oli, none of them can tell me that Oli had a type of philosophy or style. It was just counter-attack apart from us.
Remember to like the video as well, my bro. Oh, man said dead football, bro. We should be attacking them. Nah, you should be still. Not even capping, but. These men better make sure they don't flop the bag because USA could come and take this W today, fam. England, they were on them for like the first 20 minutes, but then for the last like 5 minutes, USA had been getting the ball higher up their field. Even that chance with McKennie, they could have scored that. Oh, I'm trying to talk to your soul.
That's something I don't really like about a player like Southgate.
Yeah. Why?
He just doesn't talk to his players, fam. He's just standing there. Oh, that's nice.
But like
who could have controlled that ball? Of course it would have gone. How can you play such a good pass and he can't control it?
He found him well, yeah, but get me, bro. The pitch surface don't know what's going on, bro.
Professional football and in 200k a week, and we're talking about conditions of the pitch. The World Cup.
I hear what you're saying still. I said Ole gay. I hear it, there's no instructions, but that's how they do it, isn't it? That's Southgate. Put them out there, said I trust you guys, go do what you do. That's what he does.
That's a horrible.
If he was a smart man, there's no way he'd be starting Harry Maguire if he was a smart man.
Same as starting Mount.
Harry Maguire is worse.
I disagree. He's been better for England than Mount.
I'm talking about England. I'm talking about overall as a player, fam. I'm talking about overall as a player. Forget the England form and all of that. As a player, he shouldn't be playing. Tomorrow should be in this team.
I don't disagree with you, but if we're going to talk about
Maguire.
what what Southgate is doing from his point of view, the players that he's picked, Maguire's always done well for him. I don't agree with the pick.
That's fair. That's fair. Man said tomorrow is dead food. Don't show that disrespect, bro. He's not dead. He definitely ain't dead, bro. Either way, they play. Man said overrated. Alright, cool. He definitely overrated, in my opinion. Why would we get rid of him? Because Chelsea don't bring through youth like that. Let's be real. Are you going to try and tell me that it was a smart decision to sell Tammy Abraham? Why did we get rid of him? Get me? It's just the fact that, oh, yeah, a team came with a certain amount of money and then we sold him. That's the reason. Not because he's dead. It's just man's club, innit? It's just the club or the previous ownership, innit? You see how you see better than any of the other strikers England picked. You can make an argument for Callum Wilson. That's the only person. So you can make an argument for it. Bang it! Pulo! I beg you. Oh! Pulo! Oh my days! That would have been hard. Oh, don't worry, my boy. Don't worry. I know you're coming for them. Ooh. But yeah, he could be better than Callum Wilson. What's the most goals Callum Wilson's ever scored in the Premier League? Because Tammy Abraham done 15 with a dead Chelsea team. Bearing in mind. So you could argue that Tammy's better than him. He's done it at a younger age as well. He was about, 22, 23 when he scored those 15 goals in the Premier League with a dead Chelsea team. You could argue that he's better than Tammy. You could argue that he's better than Callum Wilson. Oh, Pulisic hit the bar, fam. Oh my days. That's so annoying. Come on, bro. You have to. Tammy Abraham, fam. He for me, just based off what I've seen, I saw him getting service from an old Pedro, an old William, like Mason Mount in his first ever season, man bagged 15 goals. What did Lukaku do with better service or better players that can create service? 8 goals in the Premier League. Tammy Abraham at Chelsea thrived more than what Lukaku ever did. And you can tell me about, he didn't play to his strengths and that, but man said win Serie A. He's with Roma, fam. They're not gonna win no Serie A. What do you mean? Lukaku, bro. They won Serie A because they got knocked out in the Champions League group stage. They came 4th in the group, while every other team was in Europe, fam. Man said he won it, bro. I'd be real. Like, he's dead. He can't handle expectation. He won Serie A when there was literally, when it's literally that's the only thing that they were playing in. 1 game a week. That's it. Lukaku cannot handle expectation. He can't go to a big club and perform at the highest level and win trophies. He can't do it. He can't. He either performs decent but wins no trophies. I was singing his name, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. When he first came, he was doing his thing. But from the point he did that interview, when have you heard me sing his name? When? Let me know.
What's going on?
Man showed disrespect. Man showed disrespect to the club he apparently loves for Inter Milan. Allow it, fam. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means, bro.
Conor was speaking yesterday. He insisted his team had learned from the Wales game. It does appear that is the case. They haven't gassed out as quickly as they did in that match. He said they'd also have to be better when they win the ball back. If they want to score goals, they have
Bro, like literally, if he didn't do that interview, then he would. If he did that interview, if he didn't do that interview, then realistically, he would have been at Chelsea. That's the reason why he had to leave Chelsea and go on loan, because he knew that he couldn't last another season. Because most of the fans did not like him. You could go to Stamford Bridge, they would boo him, fam. They would. I heard that. So that's what I say. He's just a madman. About Inter Milan, bro. I'll be real to you. In a sense, for me, it is kind of worse than Ronaldo's one, because at least Ronaldo's one was provoked. Ronaldo doing his interview was provoked because he got disrespected. Didn't no one at Chelsea disrespect Lukaku? Lukaku came out and disrespected the club. What do you mean? Man said, Andrew, from this perspective, yeah, Ronaldo's interview was bad, but for me, Lukaku's one is worse due to the fact that Ronaldo was provoked into doing his interview. What did Lukaku get provoked to do his interview?
Yeah, when you look at it like that, I get what you're saying.
Obviously, him doing that has made, Man United people saying, they're going to sell the club and all that. I hear it. Is that they both could be as bad as each other, but in terms of the disrespect, Lukaku showed more disrespect than what Ronaldo did. What do you mean no one disrespected Ronaldo? You're buzzing. You're buzzing, bro.
The guy was coming in as a sub and...
Yeah, fam, the substitution. Man said at 6-3, yeah, when you lot are losing to Man City, when there's half an hour plus left, he said, I'm not going to bring on Ronaldo.
Out of respect
for his career. But yet you're going to bring him on for 2 minutes or 3 minutes when you lot are winning. What's the point? Why do you need him to come on? It would have made sense for him to come on after that. Allow it, fam. Allow it. Would you have not won the game against Tottenham if he didn't come on? Would you not have won the game? Man said we would have.
We didn't win.
No, but I'm trying to say, but he just tried to say, would we have got back into the game against City? No. But then why are you going to bring him on when you don't need him? When there's 2 minutes left, 2-0 up against Spurs, you don't need him. Right now, you're just up 10 hogs, bomb him. I'll be real to you, because he's the person that made this worse.
Definitely a flex on Ten Hag's part. He wanted to show that I'm not bringing you on for this, but when I want you to come on, you will come on because I said so.
Like, love it, fam.
No, the substitution to bring him on at Tottenham didn't make sense.
It's
that being said, he shouldn't have walked off either. Both were bad, didn't it?
Both were bad, but
fair enough, you didn't want to come on, but at least in our best performance of the season, the only thing I'll say about Ronaldo is why I think he did wrong is because when he got his 700th club goal, everyone took a picture of him, everyone said congratulations, everyone was there for him when he got an individual accomplishment. When we had our best performance of the season against Tottenham,
and
I think is very, very poor of him for the kind of career that he's had and how people have shown that he's a hard worker, he's this and that, he does everything for the team, all of that. For him to walk off and we've just had our best performance, that's very shitty of him, friends. Very shitty of him.
No, I be real. I agree. Like nothing that he did in that respect was right. But at the end of the day, he got disrespected. He disrespected them, yes, but he got disrespected, and in my opinion, he got disrespected first. That's the main thing.
No, he did, but that's why in them situations it's important. That's why in those situations it's important for him to maintain his image, because now look how it looks to him. Fair enough, he got disrespected first, but if he had not reacted, if he had waited to talk to Ten Hag afterwards and say I'm not that kind of player, blah blah blah, but walking off did was basically the beginning of the end. That's basically what it was for him.
Yeah, it is, but that's another thing, man. Obviously, you're trying to say that it's not good enough. I guarantee you this: you'll say it's not good enough, but since he did an interview, now you're hearing about Man United. Apparently the Glazers want to sell and that indefinitely. They want to sell the whole thing. You are gonna be haps when that happens. So at the end of the day, you're gonna look back at all of this and say, Ronaldo, I big you up for the interview. What do you mean? It is because of Ronaldo. If they get sold, it's because of Ronaldo.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's like 100% Ronaldo, but I can't lie to you. I don't know if Roland can even hear me. But I can't lie to you, it's at least 75-80% because of Ronaldo. Because there was no rumors that we were going to sell at any point in the past few years. There was like one small rumor, and the Glazers cleared that up straight away and said, "No, we're here, committed." Blah 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 blah. Ronaldo has the interview. 2 weeks later, they're saying that
maybe
they want to
2 weeks. It was last week, and
even worse. Then it was
literally last week. It was literally last week because the World Cup started on Sunday.
Pulisic as well.
So I'm gonna say it was literally last week.
Now Roland, I don't know if you can hear me, but Roland, to say that it's not Ronaldo, the reason, I think that's poor from you, fam.
He's trying to say. You think they're selling because of Ronaldo?
No. Bro, they're not selling. No, they're not selling because of Ronaldo.
But he's
Ronaldo
the reason.
Sparked it. For Ronaldo to say the facilities are like this. The Glazer family don't care about football. They see the club as a commercial club, blah, blah. I know that Mourinho and Zlatan said it before, but they never actually name-dropped the Glazers. They said there's people above. They never said the Glazers themselves. Ronaldo said the Glazers. He name-dropped them. That's a big difference. It's key, fam. And that's the thing. This is why I don't like certain United fans, you know. This is why I don't like certain United fans. Because for years, they talk about, we need the players to speak up. We need the players to say something. As soon as Ronaldo says something and the Glazers are now selling, they don't want to give Ronaldo credit. And it doesn't make sense, fam. You know, I've been begging for a player to speak out against the Glazers, and now a player does that. You don't want to give Ronaldo credit because of the thing that happened now with Ten Hag. Allow it, man. Allow it. Grow up, man.
But now, obviously, but you're saying, but
Ronaldo isn't as black and white as that.
But Ronaldo didn't do the interview for the fans. He done it for himself.
Cool. And
he did.
And he still helped the fans.
Get me.
Doesn't matter. Get me. Doesn't matter who he did it for. Indirectly or directly, he helped us. Like, and now man's gone
off the topic, because at the end of the day, this just goes to show that Lukaku's in team was worse. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make things better for Chelsea. This interview could make things better for Man United. Lukaku didn't do anything. He didn't make any things better for Chelsea. At all.
Why are you stopping?
So his interview is worse.
Oh my days, why are you stopping your run? You were ahead of him. For your legs.
Why did he mention it last year?
Oh my days.
Why did he mention it last year? Because he was doing well. There's no reason for him to.
Well, he's going to mention it as soon as you're... And anyway, this is how I know he doesn't keep up with shit. This is how I know he doesn't. Because when Ronaldo first came, the first week of his training, he was like, I'm very surprised to see the facilities at United. He was talking about the swimming pool. Because apparently the tiles in the swimming pool, he said, I'm not going to train here. I'm going to train home when I do my swimming, when I do my other workouts. Because the towels are flipping missing. If you move even in one bad way, you can cut your foot or your hand if you go on this towel. He said that first or second week that he was at United. So I know, man, them don't pay attention, fam. Fair enough, he didn't out the Glazers, but he's literally saying the facilities at United are bad. He said all of that when he first came.
So,
And them don't pay attention, fam. They hear what they want to hear. They see what they want to see on Twitter. And that's the annoying thing about United fans. Because all of them are focusing on the disrespect to Ten Hag. Bro, Shuds, we've got 1 billion fans, United fans around the world. And guys would rather retweet him talking about Ten Hag instead of retweeting and liking the video of him saying that the Glazers don't care about the club. That's how you know United... That was a better shot there. That's how you know United fans have their priorities out of whack, fam. They don't care about the club as well. United fans just care about the drama.
Yeah. Man say you're just defending his actions. I'm not saying he was right to do what he did. All I'm saying is he was provoked.
See, he's not even talking about the other things that we're saying. He's only trying to take the piss out of Ronaldo. He's not even talking about the other things. That's literally every United fan on Twitter, fam. It vexes me. You man have 1 billion followers and you want to be talking about a 30-second clip of Ten Hag rather than what he was talking about the Glazers. Imagine if only 500 million United fans were on Twitter. Imagine if 500 million of the fans all retweeted that video of the Glazers. Bro, the Glazers would be selling in a day, fam. In a day. Oh. But man didn't want to be talking about how he disrespected Ten Hag. No priorities, man. No priorities. It's so annoying.
Half time, and it is England 0, USA 0. I don't think he knew that we make them so. You have to look at the bigger picture. But that's what I say. But that's what I say. This is why the interview in the long run is better, because he didn't mean, he just called them out. He just stayed in his mind. He didn't necessarily want them to sell or care about if they was going to sell or not, because he was going to get out of the club. But at the end of the day, him doing that, like unintentionally, is going to benefit Man United in the long run. Because if you man sell to a man, especially to a person that cares about Man United, like not people are going to be taking out the money and not replacing it, not living off Man United's name. Guys are going to build up the name to make it even bigger. Ronaldo's going to have a part in that, whether people respect him or not. But at the end of the day, yeah, man. But at the end of the day, Lukaku's team was way more disrespectful than Ronaldo's, because Ronaldo was provoked and Lukaku was never provoked at all. He wanted to go out and just say, oh yeah, Inter Milan fans, da-da-da-da. Bearing in mind, we did a bid for him to begin with. It got rejected. When the second bid came in, I'm not buying the provoked bid. He was provoked. He was. If you know Ronaldo, like, we don't necessarily know him. But if he has his ego in that, if you're going to try to tell me, if I'm a person, yeah, and my team is losing 6-3, fair enough to the best team, but at the end of the day, I would want to come on to try something, because clearly right now, we're not doing nothing anyway. So it's not going to be anything worse. It's not going to be anything worse because you're already losing the game. And now you want to bring me on when you don't need me. When there's 2 minutes left, you're gonna hear it from man. That's just the thing. So I'll be real. He was provoked. He was 100%. Because if Ten Hag didn't try to bring him on for 2 minutes, none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. You know what I'm trying to say, Angelo? That's all you have to do. If you didn't bring him on against Tottenham, none of this would have happened. The interview wouldn't have happened.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
I understand. That's the thing.
That's how you still come on, bro.
No, you don't still come on. No, I don't agree with that, bro.
No, you don't. 2 minutes
agree
left,
with that.
and you're winning 2-0.
Man's telling you to go out there to do cardio when you've already won. Ronaldo, nah.
Why is 2 minutes cardio?
Roland, I think you're forgetting who Ronaldo is.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
You're forgetting who Ronaldo is.
Like literally arguably one of the greatest players ever. That's a disrespect. That is a disrespect. What player do you know of the high level? Do you know what player of a high level do you know that is going to accept coming on for 2 minutes?
And if he brings up any old United legends, I'll remind him the time when Scholes refused to come on. I remind him of that time. Our United legend Scholes refused to come on when Sir Alex was there. Not some bum manager like we had with Ollie. Sir Alex was there and he refused to come on. Don't give me that bullshit that Ronaldo should still come on, fam. Ronaldo is leaps and bounds above what Scholes did in football. Don't piss me off, man. Come on.
Bro,
Man, they are so selective. Like, they're so selective. What would they remember? Guys were saying, oh, Rooney's a bigger club legend. What? The same Rooney that asked for more money, threatened to go to City, threatened that he wouldn't play until he got death threats from United fans, and then he decided to say, that same club legend. Allow it, man. Allow it.
no, but listen, Roland, we're not saying that they weren't wrong. I'm not saying that they weren't wrong. But what I'm gonna say,
Sorry, JJ.
But for Ronaldo, he's just provoked. Where everything he's done, it's not the right move. But at the end of the day, it's what happens. These are the consequences. These are what happens when there's an action, there's a reaction. That's it. That was the reaction. The interview.
Oh, my bad. Oh, but the papers are there, innit?
No, like I said, there was all wrong. But at the end of the day, it's a disrespect. It's a disrespect.
No, but this is my point, though. The only reason people are giving Ronaldo this much stick is because it's Ronaldo. When the English players do it or anyone else does it, you don't see this level because you know Ronaldo's going to generate clicks, he's going to generate interaction, he's going to generate people talking about him. And when you talk about him, they only talk about United as well, fam. Oh, people don't, and he's literally falling into this. No, I love my club, bro. I don't doubt that you love the club. I just think you don't have your priorities in order. I'll be honest. I don't think you do.
Oh, I know. Any man refuse to come on my club, it's a disrespect. It is a disrespect. But at the end of the day, at the same time, Ten Hag, the disrespect that he showed, not bringing him on when there's half an hour to play. Why are you going to bring him on when you've won the game? Why don't you bring on someone else? Why you bring on one of your other young Gs? Why you bring on a young G, someone that hasn't played? Why are you going to bring on Ronaldo? You have other attackers on the bench that you could have brought on. But yet you want to bring on Ronaldo. Why? Because he wants to try trying to make his name bigger off the back of Ronaldo. That's a disrespect.
Do you have papers?
Yeah, next door.
No, I do not.
It's not.
No.
Hold on.
That's what I was wondering. Unless you put it somewhere.
Yeah, this is right there in the half again, but we played it really quickly, got great skills from him, and then just behind Bukayo there. You know, but this is the one. Look at this is where we've been in a load of times in that position of pitch. Quick, great wild pass through from John Stones. Again, through it. That's a good pass from Luke Shaw. Now, I think he's shot.
Yeah, man.
What else did you say?
No, he just said, anyone who's come on my club, it's a disrespect. It is. But at the end of the day, it's the action, it's the reaction because of the action that Ten Hag did. Ten Hag has been disrespectful to Ronaldo. Whether you want to admit it or not, he has. Because Ronaldo ain't just any player. I'm not even a Man United fan. And I'm saying all of this. Ronaldo ain't my goal, but I'm still saying this, fam.
Because there's regardless if he's your goal or not, there's a level of respect, fam. You think I'm ever bringing on Messi for 2 minutes or 1 minute of a match
against Spurs? Against Spurs.
And like I said, fam, priorities are out of order.
Against Spurs, against Tottenham. Everyone says, Tottenham played dead. If they're 2-0 down in 2 minutes, with 2 minutes left to go, you don't even have to make a sub. The game's done.
Play out the game.
The game is done.
But that's the only thing I can say that I agree with your brother about what Ten Hag did. He didn't handle the Ronaldo situation correctly. And that's fair. That's fair enough. He didn't handle it. Cool.
Bro, it's no cap. Like Ten Hag made a situation. He hasn't said anything after that. Ten Hag should have let him go in the summer. Everyone's saying, oh yeah, the clubs might have won it, but now you You just sacked him, you just released him. Fair enough, at the start of the season, you can't necessarily do it because he's your top goal, which your top goal scorer the season prior. But at the end of the day, he wanted to leave Manchester United.
I just find it funny that they were saying they're going to try sue Ronaldo. On what grounds? On what grounds they're going to sue him?
I was surprised. I think he was trying to sue Ronaldo. I think that was so wrong. That's mad. Like, I don't even know the contract. They said, "Oh, you breached contract or something." I don't even know what's in the contract.
Well, they tried to.
I don't know, but obviously there was a thing saying, Man United would try to sue Ronaldo because he breached the contract or something. That's just challenge, fam.
So what? They tried to sue Ronaldo. They release him, and then a few days later,
They want to sell the club.
They want to sell the club, and you're really going to. He might not even be in the chat anymore. And man, we're really going to say that Ronaldo had no part in that. Come on, man. It's clear as day. Clear as day. He doesn't do that interview, they're probably not selling. Because obviously, it's more than just what he's saying. Him saying that. If you saw the club shares started sinking, fam. The price of the shares of the club, they were starting to drop.
Yeah,
and I know how these Americans be. The way they care about their money, they're not trying to see the club lose value like that. It's just like, fuck it. He said what he had to say. Let's sell it now while we're up. When I said they want 9 billion, no one's buying United for 9 billion.
That's what he said. I was saying no. They got to sell it for at least. They're gonna sell it for 6 billion, or maybe even 7. That's
I wouldn't even go that high if I'm honest with you.
Why Chelsea got bought for like 3 billion. So you man will double the club. So you should at least get 6.
But obviously, with the 3 billion, it's more because
we didn't have any debt or anything.
But obviously Abramovich did you lot a favor in saying that he would have just accepted a good offer if it came round. 3 billion for a club that was worth. How much was it worth when Abramovich came?
When Abramovich bought
Probably
Chelsea,
no more than 500 mil now.
He bought Chelsea for 150 million.
There we go. So in his mind, in 16, how long was it? 17 years that he was with
19.
Him.
Wait,
he came before. About the Mourinho thing.
Yeah. So he over 3, so literally there for like 19 years.
So for him to go from 150 to 3 billion in 19 years, of course he's going to take that. But realistically, I think Chelsea is probably good. I think Chelsea's worth more than that though. But that's why I said he was just taking any offer.
I don't know obviously billions are billions, isn't it? I couldn't tell you how much billion I think my team is worth before that. But I knew it would definitely be worth some billions, but 3 billion. Like the most team got bought before that was 300 mil. So literally 10 times. Literally 10 times the most recent one. Damn man, Abbey Road. That's mental. I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't think it would be worth 4 billion or 5 billion. Abbey Road.
No, not 4 or 5, but I thought it might get close to 4 actually. I thought
it was 3 billion. It was 3 billion. Maybe I don't even. I think it was 3 billion. I can't be called for that actual 100%. Be real, but you might have best. That's what I do. That's like KSI do. I do that with Van Dijk and all of them.
Isn't this the one that Anthony Joshua is in as well?
I don't know. I haven't seen this one. Oh yeah. I haven't seen this one like that.
This is it, big man. You ready?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow I don't even have any watchalongs, which is so good.
Who's playing tomorrow? Is Portugal playing? No, they can't play.
No. You might play yesterday. You might play. I think you don't play on Monday.
Oh yeah, it's the Korea match.
I think you might play against them. Let's go. If you might win that match, you saw qualification for the next round.
Yeah, literally what I was thinking of when we won against Ghana, but I'll be honest. Looking at that Korean team, I don't see how we don't comfortably beat that team. Ghana's one thing. Ghana, at least in like most of their like, they had Inaki Williams, they had Party. You've got someone like Lamptey that was playing.
He came on. He didn't start, but they have him.
But obviously, just in terms of like where they play, like
Yeah,
Prem, La Liga, like
They have a couple. They have a couple of people, but you might have to play better.
who do you know from Korea that plays in the top 5 leagues? We've got Son, and we've got that guy that was, remember that Leipzig guy?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
And I don't even know if he's on the team. He should be.
I don't know. Poland with Saudi Arabia tomorrow.
Who does Argentina play? Mexico.
It's not an easy game, but I think they'll win 2-1.
Yeah, I thought they would beat Saudi Arabia as well, fam.
I'd be real to you. I'd be real when the match, because their goals were hard. Did you know? I did, but then I didn't even know that they had 3 goals disallowed for offside.
Who?
Argentina.
Yeah, one of them wasn't as well.
Yeah, apparently the Martinez one, the one
Yeah,
when he went 2-0, he wasn't.
Yeah. So
they got robbed in a sense, because they should have drawn that match. But it's mine though. He just wins next game, and it's calm. It's calm.
So you consider the time of the Americans out there in a huddle. They're thinking, aren't they, Roy? Come on, more of them. There's a real opportunity there for almost like the initiatives up to England. They've got a bit of squad.
Sterling, man, you remember do the justice today.
Let's rejoin Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface then for the second half.
Lots of political and moral issues have been highlighted at this World Cup. Some thought England might copy Germany's protest gesture today.
Nah, England are what they've always been in history, stunts. They weren't on it, fam. They weren't on it.
I think that's a disrespect that you think you can come to this country, Muslim country, and think you can do that.
Germany, I can't lie. I'm not saying that I'm against the LGBT community or anything like that. But it's Germany are hypocrites, because they want to talk about discrimination, but when it was happening to Ozil, what did they do to Ozil? They shut him out. You had Cruz coming out in interviews saying what? Oh, that Ozil is basically a liar. That this racism in Germany is not true. But now you want to be doing up activism in a country that has already said this is not allowed. I'm not saying I agree with Qatar, but you want to respect other people, but you can't respect. You want respect for you, but you can't respect other countries.
That's them Germans, them Hitler boys. Wait, that's Hitler, isn't it?
Hey, don't say that to them. They get mad when you say that. When I was doing my masters, I don't remember what it was that one of the teachers made a joke about, because I had like 4 Germans in my class, and the teacher made a joke about like Germany and Nazis and all of that. They made a complaint to like the uni and everything.
There ain't no Germans in this stream, bro.
To the bench, he was in the dressing room a little bit longer than anybody else. Just coming back from an injury, hasn't played for a long time.
I'm an injury.
What's going on?
Huh?
No, because I heard the fans getting loud, thinking, what's going on with them? So, what do you think of my haircut?
Huh? I always say a lot of you actually look much better when you just leave more hair on top. Because even Carl's doing that now. I don't know if you've seen Carl's hair recently.
I ain't seen
He's only been cutting the sides and leaving like on top, like big.
Like I made the short. I cut it down a little bit as well.
Yeah, if it's not too high, I think that looks calm for me. It looks so calm.
Doing commentary for the USA, sat behind us, said he was going to give us a right kick tonight. So.
I wish I put Trippier as my captain now. I don't feel like none of these men are going
Who
to
did you put as your captain? Pulisic?
No. I don't say Pulisic. I'm
Sterling,
bro.
No.
I should have put Trippier. I listen, Jordan, fam. He's someone better score.
Shads, you will never change.
I'm too competitive. On top of that, I just don't. I don't. If I don't even know if the fan who has. I don't know if he has Trippier.
Pulisic dribbling menacingly. Right.
Fight.
This
Joke,
guy's
man.
done this like damn near every time.
Joke, man.
This is all America has been on though. A counter attack, and then if they get even a slight opening, shoot.
Big head. Look at this big head boy. Daniel,
Run.
you got big head. You're bigger lad. Bigger lad, JJ.
Remember the second group game at the European Championships, which England drew 0-0 with Scotland. Wasn't a particularly eventful match from their point of view. On one occasion, a point was enough to qualify for the last 16. Sterling.
Come on, man. What I want. You want to just grab the ball?
Look outside into the left and then saw the danger inside. It's good fullback play. You've got to know when to come narrow with your centre back. That was one of those occasions. Tonight it's Tyler Adams, the captain of the US men's national team.
Oh, I'm trying to touch your soul. Saying Charles said he's coming to Fizz's meal tomorrow.
Did he say he's coming?
Yeah, he said it when he joined my live stream earlier.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, man. Pull up, play. I like you, bro. Come on. I don't know for I think it's a good thing if the Chelsea player gets knocked out of the group, so they can come back to training quicker.
I hear it. As long as it's not.
You know, Wesley Fofana, he took part in his first training session today since his injury, and apparently he's due to be fit for when we play Bournemouth on the 27th next month. So that's excellent, fam. That's it. We should need Reece James, fam.
Most recent summer of struggle after England's last tournament campaign.
Apparently, England have never beaten USA.
Robertson is struggling to get back.
Challenge, McKenna. Oh, that's Tyler. What?
I told you. You see how you
Oh,
get
what's
confused
McKennie?
as well because of the afro that they have.
No, true say, you know what? I should. McKennie has the red, white, and blue thing in his hair, so that's the reason why. That's how I differentiate. But not like Tyler Adams. Can you man just get the W though? Or at least just don't. Or at least just don't lose, fam. Because if you lose, then it's long. So who's impressed you the most so far, Joe?
Well, in this game,
No.
in general,
Yeah, what team?
obviously the team they faced wasn't all great, but if you want to look at just straight up domination, Spain's the only one that you can say have dominated, and they also didn't concede. That's a ball from Kane. Again. Again. How can he have that such a good ball and Mount is? Jeez, man. I wish I could see what you lot see with Mount, man. I wish I could. Maybe in Chelsea he does better than this, but anytime I've seen him play for England, I think he's.
I don't watch England play. Even if when it comes to friendlies, I don't even watch friendlies. So if you watch them, then I hear it. But do you know the thing is for me, when you see Mason Mount, it's like even his last season, you obviously will say, oh, stat pad against lower teams and that. But realistically, how many players in man's team can even stat pad? Even last season, Lukaku couldn't stat pad, Werner couldn't stat pad. Other guys that have been playing in the game longer than Mason Mount can't stat pad, can't get goals, can't get an assist, but yet he was the most creative player in our team, and we had a dead attack force, and he still got the most assists.
The thing is, when I say that he's dead, he's obviously good enough to play in the Prem. I'm not saying that he should be in Sunday League.
Is he good enough to be in a top 4 team?
No, that's what I think. I don't think he's good enough to be in a top 4 team. He reminds me of them kind of play. What? Oh,
but but in every season he's come to Chelsea, we finished in the top 4. And
what does that mean?
And he's been a big part. Why? Or been a part of the reason why.
Put it this way: if there's a player in his position that becomes available in the market, and you've got every position filled, do you not replace Mount? Do you say Mount is good enough to be in our team if there's a better player than him?
The only type of person I'm gonna bring in for Mount is a player that can win a Ballon d'Or.
You're mad. You're actually mad. I've fully confirmed that you're mad. Your love for this boy is insane. That you think only a Ballon d'Or worthy player can replace him. Chad, you're hearing what you're saying. So Mount is world class then? That's what you're telling me. You're telling me the only way you'd replace Mount is if a Ballon d'Or player you're able to bring in.
He's so vital to men's team.
So Mount is world class then?
Us, yes.
Oh, allow it, man.
Yes.
Allow it. I can't believe this. He's not world class.
Wait one second. If you take Mason Mount out of Chelsea's teams, you try to tell me that we finish in the top 4.
It's not about that. I'm saying, but who are you replacing him with? If obviously you replace him with someone that's worse than him, then no, of course you're not finishing top 4. But who are you replacing with?
I can't tell you what replacing him with.
Say you could pick any player in the world that plays his position. Any player, whether he's an amazing player or not, even someone that's his level.
Bro, man saying someone that's his level. Who would you put on Mason Mount's level?
I'd put a lot of players on Mason Mount's level.
That's a disrespect.
And saying that you would only bring a Ballon d'Or player
because he's so vital to our team.
No,
he's valuable to our team.
You're looking at it the wrong way. You're saying that he's valuable to Chelsea. Take Mount out of Chelsea's team. Is he a world-class player? Forget what he brings to your team. You love saying this, your team. Is he a world-class player?
I can't imagine what he's doing with another team.
No, it's not about what he's not even. I'm not even asking about how he would play for another team. I'm just saying, Mount, imagine he's not at Chelsea. Is he a world-class player? Forget who he plays for. It doesn't matter who he plays for. Is he a world-class player? Because to me, when you talk about world-class player, you're saying he is a game changer. He is one of top 20 players, top 30 players in the world. Is Mount a top 20, top 30 player in the world?
He's in the Ballon d'Or top 30.
I give up, man. I give up.
I'm just saying, that basically, like, because you don't rate him at all. But I know, but I've seen Mount, especially in games when we need people to turn up. He's one of those people that turn up. This whole season, you can't say anything about this whole season because the whole team, bar Reece James, bar Thiago Silva, has been shit. Everyone
so
has.
I can't say anything because you lot are shit, but apparently you lot were shit last year, but because he did well.
I didn't say that. I didn't say we're shit. I didn't say we're shit.
So
you said that.
You were the one that said it. You said, look at the attackers that we had.
No. I'm saying Mount.
You don't work dead last year. You didn't really do anything last year.
No, what I'm trying to say, last year we had a dead attack, and yet he still got the most goal involvements of any probably Englishman in the Premier League.
So you give him credit when everyone else does badly.
No,
but then when everyone else is still doing badly,
the reason why I bring up
the
reason why I bring up last season, because everyone was saying that Chelsea should be challenging for the title. That was the reason why I said we were dead. Because last season,
not just trying to say long shots, man.
Because last season, everyone would have said that last season, coming to the season, Chelsea should be finishing in the top 2. That's the reason why I said that we were dead last season, because of the fact that the players were meant to do things, i.e. Lukaku, Danish. What did he do? Mount had a way better season than him. Mount has been our best player in the team for the last 3 years.
He's been your best player for the last 3 years.
He's got Chelsea's Player of the Year award.
Once.
No, back to back. Back to back, bro. It's not just one season you done it.
You're gonna have you're not unbiased when it comes to Chelsea. You're not unbiased. All right, cool. I'll ask you something different then. This world class thing that you're talking about, you say you know what he brings to your team. He's world class for your team. What does he do that's world class? That isn't hard work.
That isn't hard work.
Yeah, because I know you're gonna say what he does defensively. Cool. Anyone can be like that if they just run. That's nothing special to me. What can you do aside from run on your team that is world class?
Create chances.
He's not a world class creator. I'm saying that from now. He's not a world class creator. A world class creator is Kevin De Bruyne. If you're telling me he's on Kevin De Bruyne's level of world class,
he's not Kevin De Bruyne's level. That's a player that I'll replace.
Is he Modric?
That's a player that I'll replace him with. These are players that I would replace. These are players that I would replace him with.
That's fine. That's fine.
Ballon d'Or worthy winners. Ballon d'Or. They can be up for Ballon d'Ors.
So you're telling me if
who is a non Ballon d'Or player, someone that you could never see being a Ballon d'Or winner, that's better than Mason Mount.
So what is he? He's basically like a cam for you lot, isn't it?
He plays.
He's not a centre mid.
His natural position is a centre midfielder.
Fucking no. Yeah, that's
natural position is a centre midfielder.
You still haven't answered my question. What does he do that's world class? Because it's not creating. It's definitely not creating.
You say it's not creating. You said other than hard work.
Yeah. He's not a world class creator, Chads, man. He's not a world class creator. You're telling me a club like Bayern, Real Madrid, Barcelona, or even any of the English clubs are looking to get Mount on their team?
What do you mean? Apparently, due to the fact that we haven't signed a new contract. Apparently, your team, Liverpool, are monitoring the situation.
My team is not going to go.
So what are you talking about?
My
That's what I say. But these are the things that are coming
just
out.
Rumors so that they can make him sign the contract and stay. There's no way.
But they don't have to be those rumors because he shouldn't have the intention to ever leave anyway.
Why not? If he can get more money somewhere else, why not? He's a young lad.
How much money? Because I'm trying to say, because apparently we're looking to pay him. Like I hope there's incentives, but like 300k a week.
Yeah.
So who's gonna pay more than that?
I'm gonna look up players based on what you told me. If he's a centre mid, who would you rather have? Bellingham's younger than him. I'd take him, and he's not a Ballon d'Or player yet.
But on his level, doing what he's doing, I can honestly say that Mount wasn't doing it at his age. I can say that. So if you want to say that Bellingham, that he would be better than him or is better than him right now,
I'll take Neves over Mount, if I'm honest with you. If I'm making an 11, I'm taking Neves. I'm taking Neves. I've seen what Neves can do.
Pulo, bang it! Oh, this game's gonna end 0-0 for me. But yeah, bro, that's a. Man said Neves, you are dissing it.
I'll take Neves over him. 100%.
You're dissing him. You are dissing him. There is no way Neves is better.
He doesn't have to be better, but he's that level to me.
Like I said, at the end of the day, yeah.
I'll take Gundogan over him. He's not a Ballon d'Or player. He's an 8. He's there for an 8.
But he's a player that's very hard. That's
Yeah,
very,
but he's not a Ballon d'Or player. The only point I was trying to make was
appreciate the view.
that you would only replace him with a Ballon d'Or type player. Gundogan isn't a Ballon d'Or type player. I'm replacing him. Tchouaméni, not a Ballon d'Or player. Take him over Mount.
Not right now, but every other player bar Gundogan, you just said Bellingham, Tchouaméni, it's based on potential, and they have higher potential.
It's not about potential. They're better than him right now. It's not just his potential. They're better than him.
No, Bellingham, I can say is better than him right now.
Tchouaméni, you don't think he's better than Mount?
Tchouaméni, he doesn't.
If you had to do a swap deal for Tchouaméni for Mount,
but Tchouaméni is a centre defensive midfielder.
No,
Tchouaméni replaces Kante.
But he plays centre mid as well, though.
No, he can, but his best position is.
Alright, cool. Then let's imagine you can't say that. He's still a young player.
Fair enough,
He
but
might
I
develop into a centre mid. This game is dead.
It is dead. Man. That's why we're talking.
It's true.
Bro. But yeah, fam. I be real. The team, not even the team, but Tchouaméni, he will be a baller. He will grow.
De Jong isn't really a Ballon d'Or type player.
I'm
taking him over.
No, but De Jong.
Rodri taking him over.
De Jong's one best midfielder for Champions League that year they done with Ajax.
But he's still not a Ballon d'Or.
No, but he
wasn't in the top three.
Not in the top three, but for that season when he was with Ajax, and that people definitely would have said that, yeah, I can see this guy going on to win a Ballon d'Or at some point in his career because he's that great. De Jong is great.
I don't know about Ballon d'Or. He is great. I don't know about Ballon d'Or.
Get me? I would tell you that Mount is hard, but I'm not going to tell you that he's great.
Then how can so this literally goes back to the point I was making. How can you say that a player is not great, but the only way you're replacing him is with a Ballon d'Or
he's
type
hard.
player?
He's hard.
He's clearly not hard enough if you're not saying he's great. And anyway, I've named like 5 other players that haven't been Ballon d'Or worthy.
But they're much other than Gundogan, a player who.
Who are you taking, him or Camavinga?
Am I taking Mount or Camavinga?
Yeah.
I like Camavinga.
So you would take him over Mount?
Camavinga is much more technical, isn't it? So fair enough. Yeah, I'll probably take Camavinga. I like him. I've always liked him anyway. So, but at the end of the day, oh come on, man. Gundogan, he is
He's Rodri. You skip past Rodri. I'm taking Rodri over Mount.
Rodri's a DM.
You can play centre mid though. So I can only name pure centre mids. I can't name anyone else that has played centre mid before. And plus, I rarely see Mount playing centre mid with you lot. When he's had his best seasons, it's Kante, Jorginho, and then him. So saying that he's a centre mid, it's like you're trying to lock off other cams that can play his position. He's played cam. I'm going to look up where he's played most of his matches.
Under Tuchel, and under Potter, can say that, but with Lampard, we only played 4-3-3. So he was playing as an 8 because Pulisic was on one wing, William was on the other, or it was Ziyech, or it was someone else. And then it was Tammy up top or Timo Werner. He was a number 8 under Frank Lampard. After that, he's been playing as a cam mostly because that's just the system Tuchel played. And Graham Potter, he keeps chopping and changing his formations. But nonetheless, he always starts. Who in Chelsea's team? Who would you say Kovacic is better than him?
I prefer Kovacic over him.
Would you say Jorginho is better than him?
They definitely have different styles of play. They definitely do though. But Jorginho, if you have a DM like Kante, I'm taking Jorginho over Mount.
But I'm not saying to play man on 2-man midfield.
Exactly. So he's not a centre mid then. He's a cam.
But when you have two centre midfielders, you have CDMs.
Yeah,
When is
and
it?
this is what I'm saying. If you have someone like a Kante who's playing DM, I'll have Jorginho there playing with him, and then I would have Mount. So Mount is more of my cam. Because Kante is doing the up and down defending, Jorginho's doing the controlling, Mount is doing the running forward. Sterling came off. No.
I said, why is Mount still on? Shut up, fam.
So you're telling me in this game, Bellingham has done more than Mount? Tell me this isn't racism. Sterling and Bellingham both came off. El racismo.
Shut up, man. Everyone is just allow it. Like, fair enough, Mount hasn't had a good game, but no one's really lit up today. Everyone from
So he's played.
Mandem need to just allow it, because clearly the manager.
Can I tell you? He's played nearly 270 matches. 173 of those matches he's played in camp. 79 of the matches he's played in centre mid. So he's played nearly 100 matches more in camp. So now, given that, let's look at the cams in the world that I would replace him with. That aren't Ballon d'Or.
This game is finished. Oh my god, this game is dead.
I'd rather have Maddison over Mount. Please, no way you say Mount is better than Maddison.
Do you know what it is?
Maddison on a big team. Look what Maddison
do
is
you know what it is? You what you need to do.
I prefer Odegaard over Mount.
Odegaard got bought at a young age to go to Real Madrid. Clearly, he has more potential than
But
Mount.
he's not a Ballon d'Or player.
But he has he has much more potential than Mount.
Well, he's a year older than him. Why are we moving like?
Because you have to speak
he's not
about
a Ballon d'Or player though. Let's be honest, he's not.
When he first got, everyone was gonna think that when he went.
Yeah, they thought he was going to be the next big thing. I won't deny that. No
one has ever thought that Mount's going to be the next big thing.
Hence my point that if you can replace Mount, it is very easy to replace him.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You can instill hard working in someone. You can tell them, I need you to run here, run there, run this. Sometimes people have technique, have skills that is within them. Same way you'd say that you're, as a striker, you are a good finisher and you are very quick. Sometimes you can't teach people to do that. You've got the quickness naturally and you never even trained for like a pro team. You had that quickness. But then you would probably make the case that Ams, in terms of a naturally ability in football, Ams probably had more of a natural ability for football than you, yes or no? In terms of making a skill or a pass.
I'll be honest here, is that obviously I'm always a competitive type of person. I will tell you that Ams is much better technically than me.
Yeah, and that's the point I'm making.
But I would say that's down to the fact that maybe he's gone to gymnastics and all of these things. Why he's flexible and all these things. I went to gymnastics. I could imagine myself being as technical, because when you're flexible,
I never did gymnastics, and when I played football, I was more technical than I was like a physical player.
So when you're running with the ball, you'll do step overs, you'll do skills a lot of the time.
When I used to play, yeah, I was more of that type of player. Gymnastics could have helped him. I won't deny that. But some things you just get naturally. Like look how players play for years. Is Ronaldo on Messi's level of passing? No, that's it. That's all it is. We're not saying Ronaldo is a shit passer. He's not got that natural gift that Messi has for passing, for creating. He doesn't.
Fair enough, innit? I hear what you're saying, innit? But at the end of the day, what your aim is just for me to say, oh yeah, I'll take my own team. When there's a person that comes to the team, then you can have the argument with me. Because at the end of the day, I take him out of my team. Right now, people be saying, "Oh, why is Mount still on the pitch?" What has anyone done in this match? What has anyone done?
But you know what it is, yeah? It's not the point of this. Isn't that anyone has done better or worse than Mount. It's if you're looking at a player like Bellingham, you're looking at a player like Sterling, and then you still have Mount on the pitch. Are you making those two subs before you take Mount off? Really? I'm asking you now. Like, really? You're like, I don't know. That blows my mind, fam. That you'd rather keep Mount on the pitch. If he comes and scores a goal, fair enough, innit?
That's the only thing that we can do to make people shut up.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. But realistically, in a match like this, I am not taking off Bellingham and keeping on Mount.
But even if you take off Mount, I'm not saying that I'm still not going to be convinced that this game ain't going to finish 0-0.
No, that's true. Because everyone, yeah, but that's because everyone has been crap. But if I'm making a sub, my first sub in this game is Mount. That's all I'm saying.
I say my first sub was Harry Maguire, but nonetheless.
But you don't sub off defenders like that, though. Especially in a game like
even
this.
Trippier ain't even been all that.
Fine, I respect that. But no way is Bellingham my first sub.
Nah, he's buzzing.
No, that's it. That's what it is. I can't believe it, man. I really can't.
Because who did he bring him on for?
He brought on Henderson and Grealish. Like, oh my days, this match is dead.
I just pray the fan doesn't have an England defender in his team so I can get this clean sheet. And that's what I'm hoping for. And man just tried to handball him. I beg Pulisic to score, please. This is the first game where I would say that both halves were absolutely dead.
Fam, look at this tweet. Henderson on for Bellingham. And look what they put as the picture. So read the quote as well that they put in. They're talking about Southgate.
I owe you an apology. I used to think you stink, but now you are us. But you shouldn't be surprised. I'll be real with you. With bad decision that he makes, no one should be surprised. He's been doing this. He's been doing it. That's why they won't win, Lion. That's why they won't win. Fair enough, in this tournament, no, I can't even say in this tournament. In the first match, you saw something different. In this game, you ain't seeing none. You ain't seeing none. I just hope the final will put Saka as his captain. So at least we're both getting 4 points from our captains today. But Trippier, I beg you, please. Don't you dare give it to Saka. Don't you dare let Saka get on the score sheet today. Don't you dare. I need to check this table actually. Let me go check the table. 7 points on the head. Because I was 3 points ahead before it's coming on now. This guy definitely in the sun.
Winston McKennie, who was a slight downfall this game, kicked him a knock in that Wales game.
So if I had, he's now 2 points behind me. How?
Surprise inclusion into the USA Sports Shack Hall from Nashville, who's in Spain in the last 3 seasons before signing back to the MLS. He's obviously unhappy about being replaced
Who's coming off? Saka. Yes, Saka's coming off.
Oh, Rashford.
Well, Rashford, big you up because you're taking off Saka. Don't let the fan get no points out there. I'll be real. Andrew, if Nathaniel before was 3 points behind me and now he's 2, that must mean he has a extra player than me.
Does he maybe? Probably. Does he have? No, he wouldn't have an American player.
No, he won't put American player, but he might have used his sub. Use his sub to put in someone else, or he might have had someone else already. Either way, though, man, either pulisic score, just keep a clean sheet. Unlucky, bro. Jokes, man.
Leadership out on the pitch. See players out there when you think about it. Obviously, Sterling's gone up, Wyatt, Stones, Shaw's in there. Reasonable amount of time now, Henderson.
Ten minutes remaining. What we see your goal, Andrew?
1-0, 89th minute.
Pulisic. Come on. You take that. Oh. Just tired, fam.
Needs a little bit of support. Trippier joining now. Rashford's made a dart into the box. It's Henderson. It's not a great delivery. Turner is updated. Turner with a crosses.
No cap. It is boring still. 10 minutes remaining. Oh my god. Find him! So boring. Oh my goodness. Fam, bring on Conor Gallagher, fam. Might as well bring on Henderson. Bring on Gallagher, fam. Not Gallagher come to World Cup and even get play a match. Timothy Ware. Gio Reyna. Ayo, come do your thing. I beg. I don't even know. Now I'm worried if Nathaniel has a defender in his team.
Was also a famous USA shot his dad. Sargent is also on this America. Was he right? Sargent having a good season with Norwich City in the Championship. Pressing for England has been beaten by the USA.
It was a nearly press, just off it again, that's why they got out so easy.
This is one of that. England, as a result, will have a set piece in the dangerous area. What would you do here?
Just give it a mix.
Really clocked. It's got to that level, has it?
Maguire's just won 6 corners at the other end on his own. Let's hope he wins number 7.
It's a feature of England's play, one that they haven't really maximised in this evening's game.
Don't you dare score for this, please. If you do score, let me mark. It was a decent goal, couldn't get me. Ref, man, thank you. Pulisic and another foul one. Man, they lost the foul, you're alive, bro. Oh, man. This is a dry match. The driest match of the day. Even Senegal versus Qatar was much more lively than this, fam. Damn, fam, man. Come like these men just really wanted to get a draw. Man ain't putting enough energy in.
Fantastic. Looked at home, really confident. He lost the game, but that was his fault.
You mentioned it earlier. I suppose the key thing here is that you don't lose this game.
Absolutely. They take the point, that's the case. You get 4 of the 2 games.
There was a bit of a reaction when England drew 0-0 with Scotland in the second game of the Euros. Remember that? What happened next looks not worth getting that pessimistic, is it?
We have to remember that if you get a point, you're stuck in the opposition getting 3. So, based on the fact where the USA find themselves, they want to win this game.
Match is dry, fam. Oh my days.
Wrapped with tension for England managers. They rarely glide serenely through. Back end years, 2014, Paul Cool's kicked in
Fam, man said USF had 10 attempts, but only 1 on target. Even if had 5, but only 1 on target.
Yeah, because USA have been taking like, I'm pretty sure 10 of those were, out of those 10, sorry, I'm pretty sure at least 7 of them, no way he's on side. Is he?
I thought he was on.
Still trying to tiptoe his way into a dangerous area. Grealish.
Go on, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Oh, come on.
He scored a shot on target.
Very close to McTurnan.
If he had been a fantasy team.
Trouble for the American goalkeeper.
I can't lie though, man. I really hope we find out how English defender.
Sure, just create space for himself. Put it on that right foot, couldn't quite get the bend on it.
Good to have Marcus Rashford back in the England fold after such a long time out.
Yeah, it's really good.
Appreciate the views, man. Appreciate the views. Like the video or leave your thoughts on who's gonna win the match from the poll.
Saturday, wait to visit him in the summer to his house to have a 2-hour meeting, clear the air and find out exactly what the problems were with Marcus Rashford.
meantime, he was not really joining up with England even before the European Championships.
Why? You are buzzing, fam. That said
Good
Kane.
Lord.
That said Kane for pace. Allow it, fam. He must be running against Thiago Silva, but even then, Thiago's still faster than Kane. Yo, what's this keep on? They build this up well, though. Come on. Polo, you better bang it, bro. Nope.
Oh, he missed it. Oh. This is dead. I can't even lie to you, Shaz. I might just cut you, know.
Huh?
I might just cut. I'm so mad. I was thinking USA England matchup everyone's been waiting for. Thought there would be at least 2 goals, man, between the both teams. Dead. So dead. Crap.
This is really how they're going to end the night, with a draw. Damn, man. On every match day that I've done, there's always been at least one draw. Or every Watchalong thing. Which is try.
Right, Pulisic went in there with him, fam. On Henderson.
That's my word. Don't concede, though.
Bro.
I don't even know. Let's look behind.
Well, at least I know one of them zoots I'm going to have a review lot tomorrow. We'll do after this.
Mark, I haven't even. I just try to say that.
Just trying to intend to the support of the crowd behind the goal, but he wants to suck the ball into the net. He was committed a lot of it forward.
What's that film called again?
Towards Maguire, heads it down, just to get cautious on that.
Thank you, whoever's in the live stream as well. This is.
I'm moving like you now. I should have put a flipping England defender.
Whoa.
I'm moving like you. I'm thinking about it now. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest amount of extra time I've seen in this tournament.
No. There was 2 minutes in one of the other games, I think.
Well, in one of the matches that ended 0-0.
No. I'm not sure how much waiting time was in Brazil's match.
Brazil's match. No, quite a bit, because obviously Neymar got injured.
Man just pushed him over like that.
Is conceded a free kick in a dangerous area here.
I really hope that these men just don't score now.
So Luke Shaw taking charge. Creator of Jude Bellingham's goal.
This might be the last match they have Pulisic in my team, man.
Oh, you've been having him on your team? Your jokes.
Bro, he was in my team the last game. He got an assist, bro. The reason why I bring him in, the reason why he's still staying in the team today is because why am I going to bring out a man that's going to play on the first day of the new round?
No, I hear it. Fair enough.
But now with this performance, don't you dare. Thank you.
As usual, man can't be clutch. As usual. Well, you don't trust the Tottenham man, ever.
Unless it's Richarlison.
Foreign players are different. That's all I'm going to say.
What's so funny to me is that obviously people are going to be talking about, oh, how is Gareth Southgate on, like, why is he doing all this stuff? English managers as a whole, as everyone will say, is rubbish. So why are you surprised at his decision making?
Don't even know how he got the job, you know.
Because there was no one else. There was no one else. If you're calling up Gareth Southgate, realistically, there is no one else that's going to man. There's no one else that's in the running for managing, because how many guys have done it? Who was that other guy who used to coach Tottenham?
Who, Redknapp?
No, not just Redknapp. Well, he went England manager. There was someone else.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just talking about Tottenham managers. Sorry.
No, England managers. He
England
managed
manager
Tottenham.
that managed Tottenham.
It's that
What,
guy.
that Stewart guy?
No, he was.
He
Who
was
was the last manager? Because who was the last manager before Southgate? When that short done with the pointy nose.
How could you just get that announcement today?
Full time.
And damn, and just like that, Qatar's been eliminated. I just realized as well.
Fam, thank you to everyone.
Sorry.
Thank you to everyone that's joined the live stream. I'm gonna be so honest. This match was dry. But at least Pulisic and Mason Mount, Gallagher and Sterling were not losers. None of them are losers. They got the draw, so they will shake each other's hands. And next game, USA have to win, or else they're gonna go out of the World Cup. Whereas England, what they have to do is avoid defeat 2-0, and they've secured qualification. So we shall see when these men come back. I think they play next Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it from me. Regarding this Watchalong, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Redis Blue, and I'm out. Peace.
Oh, look at them talking. Mount and Pulisic.